Hello, everybody. It's Dana Sullivan, the Stampin' Chick, here for day 2 of the 12 days of Christmas tags. How are you today, my friends? I hope you're having a wonderful day. I have come on somewhat unannounced. I was supposed to be here yesterday evening. I apologize that I was not. I had company over and it ran a bit longer than I thought it might. But that's always true when you have such good friends over. So I thought I would come on today and do day 2, so that way we stay on track, right? Okay, let me just take a look here. I see some folks are coming in. Say hello. Come on in, my friends. Let me just take a quick look here to make sure that all is copacetic. And let's see. All righty. Okay, I see some folks are coming in. Yes. Hello, Miss Dawn. How are you today, darling? I hope you're having a great day. Let's see. We have been on the go all day today, actually. We ran some errands and I was able to find, hold on. Oh my goodness. I was able to find just the right stuff that I wanted for my craft room Christmas decorations. So I'm really excited about that. I will be sharing pictures of that very soon, I think. I'm hoping to get it, at least the tree done tomorrow. And I'll be able to share that with you. I've got some cute ideas for some other decorations in the room. And actually, my friends who were here yesterday were helping me with that. And we brainstormed some really cute ideas. So I can't wait to share it with you. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and turn the camera down. So let me just... There we go. And I'll get rid of our stuff here so that way we can see. All right. This super cute guy was our day 1 tag. We did this live on Think Tank Thursday the other day. So if you missed it, you can go back and watch the replay. This was a lot of fun, and we ended up doing a live with my friend Elisa Tilsner from Australia, and it's so much fun crafting with friends. I think it's absolutely fantastic, and so yeah, it was a whole lot of fun, and I really enjoyed it. And Miss Elisa is just super talented and the sweetest person. I just love her. So anyway, this was tag number 1. We used the Snowy Wonder stamp and die bundle, and I also used the what is the die set? I don't remember. Oh my goodness, what did I use? Greetings of the Season. That's what it is. I'm so sorry about that. Here, let me show you. Right there. We use the Greetings of the Season dies. We use this biggest tag right here and then the small one right here to use for the tags on that one, which is super fun. And that makes your tag making so much faster when you have a kind of template to work with to get started, right? Hi, Miss Laura. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. So, okay. This was day number 1, and like I said, it was live on Thursday. So if you missed it, you can go back and watch the replay for that one. Today, I'm going to do this tag with you. So much fun. This one is really cool because it is super stinking simple. I love it. Okay, again, I'm using a tag template die. Now, this is not always going to be the case. It just happens that I'm using up all of my quick and easies right off the bat. But this one comes from the Merriest Trees, and it's this die right here. And I did notice that this is on the last chance list. So if you don't already have this bundle, and I'm not sure if it's listed as a bundle or not, actually, it may be just listed as the stamps and the dies. But the dies especially are absolutely fantastic. So it's the Merriest Trees stamp set, and the dies are the Merriest Trees dies. Okay. Laura is asking if it's in stock. You know, Miss Laura, unfortunately, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't get to check it just before I came on, but it was yesterday. So hopefully it still is. Hi, Miss Karen from Florida. How are you, love? Okay, so I used the tag base from the die here in the Merriest Trees die bundle, okay? And then the rest of it is actually from the Reindeer Fun collection. So I did use the Reindeer Days DSP, just a little bit of it. And I used a little bit of our holiday sparkle paper, which is so pretty. It comes with the Real Red, Garden Green, and Granny Apple Green colors. And it's so pretty. This is what I consider Dana approved glitter. I do not particularly care for glitter because I hate that it gets everywhere. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? It's awful. It's just awful. It literally gets everywhere. So I don't particularly care for it, but I do love the sparkle, right? So I love Stampin' Up's glimmer papers because they are what I consider Dana approved glitter, which means that when you rub it, it stays put. I love it. So I'm using some of that. I'm using a little bit of the red and white Baker's Twine. It's going to be carrying over, but this white woven ribbon, I did use this on yesterday's tag or Thursday's tag as well. It's going away, which is super sad because you can color this with Stampin' Blends markers and make it any color that you want, and it's just gorgeous. So I'm sad about that. And then I happen to have a couple of little peppermint disc embellishments left over. So I'm going to be using one of those right there in the center of that bow. Now these are already gone. They were a hot commodity. If you were on the lookout for them, you know that they were a hot commodity. So I've got a little bit of those left, and I'm going to use one of those there. And I believe that's everything. So all of the dies here, this is all from the Reindeer Fun bundle, okay? That little reindeer is so cute, and he's super simple too. So he has all of his little layers. You've got the antlers layer here, and I'll go ahead and pull out the supplies and just show you which one is which. Okay. There we go. All right, so we have the antler layer here I've done in early espresso. Then you have the middle layer, which I've done in white. And then the outside layer, the top layer, I've done in pecan pie. Now, of course, you could do, oh gosh, what are some other fun colors you could do? You could do crumb cake, but it'd be really, really light. Copper clay would be a really good one because that gives you that kind of reddish brown tint. that you sometimes see in deer, but I really like the pecan pie. And as you can see, when it's all layered together, it gives you the perfect little reindeer, and you don't have to do much to it. So I really like that. I'm all about fun and easy, right? And then the wreath is here, the bow is here, and it's just a lot of fun. So it has a lot of really cool bits and pieces. You've got some Christmas lights, a couple of different gifts and their bows. You've got a beautiful holly and the berries right here. You've got bells and the tree and the wreath and bow. This is just a really, really great Christmassy set. And if you haven't seen how this die works, you definitely want to Google the reindeer fun. So just type in the Google reindeer fun Stampin' Up card ideas, and you're going to come up with so many really cool ideas that will show you not only how to use the bundle, but you'll be able to see this die in action. It's really cool also. All right, let's go ahead and get right to it. There's actually only one color of ink and one stamp that we're using today. I mean, this is definitely one of those tags that you could mass produce quickly, right? We're using Early Espresso ink because, you know, I could have used black on the sentiment, but since all of this is Early Espresso, I feel like Early Espresso was the better option. And it's just a little bit softer to use in place of where the black is. Okay, so you can do this actually, even if there's no Early Espresso on a card that you're doing, you can use Early Espresso in place of black for a softer sentiment. That's something that you can keep in mind. Another thing that you can do is like Night of Navy. Any of the really dark shades of things, the dark gray, basic gray, Early Espresso, Night of Navy, Mossy Meadow gets a little more color to it, but those are all really dark shades, and they look close enough for a substitute in black when you're putting it as a sentiment that it's just a way of putting that nice bold sentiment with it being just a little bit softer and not quite as harsh, right? Okay. Now that we've discussed that, I am going to go ahead and stamp that sentiment first because my Early Espresso ink tends to be a little bit juicy. Since we're using a photopolymer stamp, I'm going to bring in my Stampin' Pierce mat, and I'm going to try not to get all coffee with you guys. I'm not getting sick, but I've got a tickle in my throat. I think I've been talking too much today. That's what my husband might say. All right, so I have the Early Espresso ink and the Merry Christmas stamp from that Reindeer Fun stamp set. You guys already know, tap, 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 not smush, smush, smush. And then right there in the middle of the strip. Okay, and then I'm going to set that aside. All right. Excuse me. Oh my goodness, excuse me. Okay. I'm starting to get the scratchy coffee thing. Goodness. All right. Time for me to go get one of my honey lozenges or something. Okay. Let's see if we can get through this before I have a fit. All right. Tag base. This is the Merriest Trees tag, and it's cut Granny Apple Green. Excuse me, golly. All right. And this piece of DSP, let me see here, measures 2 by 3, I think. No, 2 by 2 5/8. So 2 by 2 5/8. And we're going to just attach it straight down. Come on, tape. Okay. Right like that. And I'm kind of just eyeballing, but I'm basically lining it up on the 3 sides here, the bottom and the 2 sides. Okay, so I've got that. And then I'm going to put the red glimmer paper directly on my tag, right about there. Okay. And then I want to use multi-purpose liquid glue to layer my reindeer pieces together. Now you can use whatever adhesive you want to, but I just find that this works really well for me. Goodness gracious. You guys ever have that happen? I was fine a minute ago, and now all of a sudden, I'm going to cough up a lung. All right. There we go. It doesn't matter if you put the front on the middle and then the whole piece on the back, or if you do it the other way around. This doesn't matter. You just want to put the layers together in the same order. So the little brown piece goes on the front, and then the white piece is in the middle, and then the espresso piece is in the back. There we go. And it makes it really easy because everything lines up perfectly with the ears. All right. There we go. All right. And now that I have my super cute little deer, the next thing I want to do is take the wreath, and I'm going to add just a little bit of glue to the front top, and then flip it over and put a little bit of glue to the back bottom. Okay, so I've got a little bit here and then a little bit here. And what I'm going to do is just slide the deer in from the top and then give it a press. And that way it's holding all of it together. Okay. Now then, the next thing, I just want to put a tiny little touch of glue right there and put the bow. All right, just like that. And then I'm going to take one of these tiny little peppermint discs and put it right there in the center because I think that's just the cutest thing. Okay, now the entire deer is going to be on dimensionals. So let me grab that. There we go. Oh, come here. There. There. Okay. All right. Give them a good press so that they come off easier. There we go. Are you guys ready for the holidays yet? I mean, some of the holidays are over, but are you ready for Christmas? Those of you who celebrate. We've got everything pretty well done. We like to do more with experiences than with money, or I should say, more with experiences than gifts, because the kids have all the things they need. Our kids are grown and gone. The youngest one is close by, so she gets to come home and visit now and then. But, they do their own thing. So we much rather spend some time and have some really cool experiences together and, be able to just enjoy being together. All right, let's see here. I'm going to trim down my sentiment strip here just a little bit. Actually, quite a little bit, but I want it to be thin enough that you can see the red glitter on either side. There we go. Karen says almost ready. That's good. All right. There we go. I dig it. Very good. Okay. Now, I want to put this on dimensionals as well. Hi, Miss Sherry. You were lurking. You have one more project and you're ready for Christmas. I suppose it's the project you're waiting on me for, isn't it? Miss Sherry is patiently waiting for me to get her some measurements for a treat holder. So I'll have to be doing that as soon as I get done here. I really wanted to come on today, though, because I did feel terrible that I missed you guys yesterday. I did say that I would be live weekdays at 7 p.m. Hi, Miss Ann from Nova Scotia. How are you, love? So I didn't mean to miss you guys, and I'm very sorry about that, but I'm here today to make up for it. But going forward, let's see. Tuesday evening, I will not be live. I will have a video for you, and it will post at 7 p.m. So you guys won't miss one of your days of the 12 tags of Christmas, or 12 days of Christmas tags, but it won't be live, okay? So it'll be recorded, and it's still going to be fabulous. You're still going to love it, but I have plans, and so I won't be here, but I still want you guys to have your tag. So Anne says, doing great, and I have the whole set and going to make some of these tonight. Where is the die from? Oh, I'm so glad that you have it. So Anne, you have the Reindeer Fun or the Reindeer Days suite, right? You've got the paper and all of that stuff. The tag, if that's what you're referring to, is from the Merriest Trees Dies. It's actually that big tag right there. So if you don't have it, this shape is actually, aside from the stitching, is actually a really easy one to do. Before I got this die, I still used this shape a lot. And you just make a rectangle of whatever size of the cardstock you want, and then snip one corner and fold it over to the other edge, and then snip the other side, and it makes it even for you. So you can get the same shape without the die, just not with the stitching, unfortunately. Okay, now that we've got this, I'm going to take my ribbon, and, I don't usually measure, and in fact, usually I don't even cut it from the spool beforehand, but it's approximately, 8 inches of ribbon. And I'm just going to thread it through the hole on the tag. Okay. There we go. And then I'm going to take some of that twine and let's see, approximately 16, 17, 18 inches, 16, 17 inches, somewhere in there. Okay. I'm sure this is way more than I need. Actually, I can already tell it's way more than I need. So I won't be using that much. I would say you can probably get away with 10 inches. So I am going to tie it a little bit closer to one edge. And then cinch it up good and tie your loop. There we go. Right. Super, super stinking cute. And then grab, come on, there we go. And a little bit off the edges here. And then we are done with that tag. Isn't that cute? I love it. All right, now I am not wasting this. Let's see if I can make a tiny little bow. I think I can. Ooh, I think I can. Okay, there we go. Oh, look at that. I did it. Oh my goodness, that was crazy. All right. With a tiny little bit of tail to spare. What? All right, there we go. So now I've got a little bow for something else later. All right, guys, there you have it. Day 2 of the 12 days of Christmas tags. There's day 1 for you, day 2. Day 3 will be here on Monday. Let me switch my cameras around here right quick. And there we go. Okay, guys. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me this evening. These tutorial lives are a whole lot quicker than Think Tank Thursday, aren't they? It's fun, but designing does take a while. So anyway, most of the 12 days of Christmas tags will be like this. The tag will already be designed, and I will just recreate it for you. Aside from Thursday, so I still want to hold true to the whole Think Tank Thursday business, and give everybody an option to help me create it. So we did start day 1 on Thursday, and that one did take a bit longer, and I had my special guest with me. So anyway, it was a lot of fun, and I believe we will be doing either 1 or 2 more Thursdays. I can't recall if we stopped just before Thursday or not, but it's every weekday, not typically Saturday and Sunday. I'm just doing today to make up for yesterday. And at 7 p.m. Eastern time, okay? And you can find me on Facebook and YouTube, just like today, okay? Karen's asking, how did you get the globe on the snow tag? Let me go ahead and put my camera down again right quick here. All right, so I have cut the 2 tags the same. So I did the pool party and the DSP. I glued them together directly because I wanted them to stay spread a certain bit apart without falling into line with each other. And then the Let It Snow here is popped up on dimensionals with the hole lined up with the tags. And then this is a deckled circle that's popped up on dimensionals. And the snow globe is fussy cut from the designer series paper, from the Snowy Wonder designer series paper. And then it's attached on dimensionals as well. And then I actually looped the ribbon through the same way I did the reindeer tag. And then I tied a length of that. What did Elisa call it Thursday? Knobbly ribbon. The knobbly ribbon. I tied it into a bow around the other ribbon. Now, on Monday, when I come live again for day 3, my other project will have a really, really cool way to use this blue ribbon. I was playing around with it, and I decided to do something fun with it, and it actually worked out really well, and I think you guys are going to love it. So you'll have to tune in on Monday to find out what that is, okay? All right, friends. Thank you all so very much for hanging out with me this evening. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope that I will see you here again on Monday evening at 7 p.m. All right? All right, guys. Until next time, bye for now.